Welcome you all, class 9th student. Today we will discuss the chapter 4 of Moment in the Kingdom of Fools. The writer of this story is A.K. Ramanujan, who was an Indian poet, translator, scholar and writer, and who was known for his incisive insight into the Indian mind. Now, first of all, I will tell you the summary of this story, The Kingdom of Fools, as you can guess that this is the kingdom of fools which has been described in this story. There is a kingdom ruled by a king and his ministers who are idiots. They want to run their kingdom differently from other lands, so they decide to turn day into night and night into day. Everyone is asked to stay awake and go about their chores and duties in the night time and sleep as soon as the sun comes up. They are told anyone who disobeys will be punishable by death. One day, a guru visits the kingdom with his disciple. The city is beautiful, but there is no one around. The guru and his disciple are hungry, and now that the shops are open, they get some groceries. They are surprised to find that everything costs a single dodo. They can buy all the food they need for a rupee. After they are done eating, the guru tells his disciple that they should leave the city. The guru says that it is the kingdom of fools, but the disciple decide to stay because it is very cheap. The guru warns him that the kingdom's ruler could do anything since they are fools, but the disciple does not listen. He stays and his guru leaves. One day, a thief breaks into a rich merchant's house. The wall of the old house collapsed and kills the king instantly. His brother runs and complains to the king. He accuses the merchant of being responsible for his brother's death and says that they should have built a strong home. Once the merchant is summoned to court, he tells the king that the real culprit is the man who built the wall. When the bricklayer is summoned, he passes the blame to a dancing girl. The bricklayer explained that when he was making the wall, the girl had been walking on the street with her anklets jingling, distracting him. The dancing girl passes on the blame to a goldsmith. She says that the goldsmith has made her walk to and from his shop multiple times to collect her jewelry because he kept delaying the delivery. The goldsmith further blames the rich merchant. The merchant says that the jewelry was not ordered by him but by his father who was dead. The king consults his minister and decides that the merchant has to be punished since he has inherited everything from his father, his riches as well as his sins. Since the merchant is too thin to be executed on the stake, the king orders them to find someone fat enough to fit the stake. The disciple who was fattened from consuming all the good, cheap food catches their fire. He pleads with them to let him go, but they do not listen to him. He remembers his guru and asks him to hear his cry for help. The guru sees everything in a vision and comes to rescue his disciple. He tells the king since a guru is greater than his disciple, he should be killed first. The disciple follows his lead and pleads with the king to kill him first. This goes on for a while, leaving the king utterly confused. He asks them why they are both so eager to die. The guru says he will tell him if he promises to kill him first. The king promises him. The guru tells him that the stake is the stake of God's justice, and whoever dies on it will be reborn as kingdom rulers. The second person to die will be reborn as the minister. The king does not want to lose his kingdom, So he postponed the execution and tells his minister in private that they should die so they can continue to rule the kingdom. The king and minister disguised themselves as the guru and the disciple and set out to be executed. Now, when the public discovered that the king and the minister are dead, they were worried who will be their ruler. They asked the guru and the disciple to become their leaders. The guru needs a little more convincing than his disciple, but in the end, they both agree and they transform the kingdom into one with normal rules. Night becomes night and day becomes day, and one can no more get anything for a single to do. So, students, you will be able to know the summary of the story.